What's up, family? Hey, peace. Hold on, girl. Where you going? Where you going? Look, look, look. Peace, family. Girl. Don't be stabbing me with your toenails. Sharp ass toenails. Girl, what you trying to get the candy from? Well, what's up with y'all today? It's your girl Ari. Be knowing, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Tap in with me. I bet you'll love it here. Today, I'm gonna be talking about being in control of your mind, because the universe showed me if you are not in control of your mind, then guess what? Something else is. When you are in control of your mind, you are in tune with the universe. You are the highest version of thyself. You are on a positive frequency when you are in tune with yourself. But think about it. The moment that something comes along and disrupts your balance, that disrupts your frequency. So if you are not in tune with the frequency of the universe, then you are being controlled, distorted, contorted, and conditioned by the opposing force of that frequency. If it's not love, it's hate, because that's the only thing that's opposite of that. And we all know that hate is governed by what y'all like to call the devil. And love is governed by what y'all like to call God, the creator. But at the same time, they're the same being. They're just duality to that shit, you know? I started really protecting my energy by really being my own bully. Because when you're not your own bully, you're your own victim. Either you the one doing the bullying or you getting bullied by this shit in nature. And they not gonna tell you that because they don't want you to be powerful. They don't want you to have what's called discipline. You need discipline. Okay, reflection. We need discipline to be great people. I'm not saying like discipline yourself like all like beat yourself up type shit, but beat your weaknesses up. So they not weaknesses, they can be worked on as strengths. Because some people let their weaknesses be weaknesses all their life. You know what I'm saying? All my life. No, we not victims, okay? Whenever I started being aware of my own shadow is when I started beating that motherfucker up. Your shadow is what is known as the devil. Just like God don't watch you from the sky, the devil don't watch you from the ground, the devil don't watch you from outside of you, the devil watches you from inside of you and fucks with your emotions that way. 444 on a timer as I'm saying this. The devil watches you from inside of you to observe your emotions that way, because God and the devil unfortunately is the same, just two different versions of it. One is light, one is dark. God and the devil is really just a real reflection of each other. So you cannot completely ever get rid of the devil, but as God, you have to learn how to keep the devil in check. Anytime you get a feeling of doubt, fear, or anything like that, you are taught to materialize those things like outside of you. Like, oh my gosh, like there's this demon, there's this devil, it's trying to be in my ear, on my shoulder, and this angel on this shoulder. Like whole time that's you consciousness, that's your mind creating those things. So therefore you shouldn't materialize. This is something that is external from you as a form to detach from your own emotions, to detach from the problem. You actually need to detach yourself from choosing to feel those emotions. Again, there's a difference in detaching from your emotions completely so you don't have to deal with the problem, and there is a other alternative choice that most people do not actually choose because they feel afraid of doing, which is detaching from choosing to feel those emotions to solve the problem. So if you don't feel your emotions completely, you're postponing the issue and it's just going to keep coming back in different forms. But if you actually take accountability to become aware and not choose to feel these emotions, so you don't have to become that form. You don't choose to feel sadness or guilt when you're faced with that kind of problem. If you don't choose to feel sadness or guilt, for example, when you're faced with situations that might call for you to feel sadness and guilt, you are not becoming a person, a version of yourself anymore that is sad and guilty when you're introduced with those same issues. And again, that is completely separate from actually choosing not to feel anything at all when you're triggered into situations that might choose you to feel something of that nature. It's like instead of choosing to say that I'm not going to feel anything at all right now, I'm going to be numb, I'm going to completely turn off my emotions, it is saying that instead of me choosing to be sad for something that might have called for the old version of me to be sad or upset about, actually instead I'm going to choose to be happy. There you go. Once you start taking accountability for your own lack in life and start picking up the slack that you need to for yourself, you will start to evolve to be a more lethal force of nature of love. You will start to become a more powerful force of God, a more aware creator of the universe. You always have a choice reflection. Protect your own energy, because most trauma that we have experienced in life is actually self-induced. Most of the things that we have experienced in life have been because we did not know how to choose us over that. Once you start choosing your own happiness over situations that might call you to do otherwise, then you start protecting your own energy. You start morphing into the best version of you, because each time you make a choice, you are choosing those outcomes for yourself, and the outcome will be who you become. You don't have to choose to feel pain in your body. You don't have to choose to feel pain in your mind. You don't have to choose to not feel anything at all. You always have the ability to choose to feel happiness. It's just up to you, for whatever situation that it calls for, on how you need to do that, to choose happiness instead. Literally, none of your problems exist. You have the ability to do whatever the fuck it is in this life that you want to, and nobody can stop you. Nothing can stop you, because that's all it is. When you choose the path of the highest good and you choose to do the right thing for yourself, the devil can't trick you no more. 11-11, as I'm saying this, the devil can't trick you no more. So you know what the devil tries to do? It tries to send people and things in to distract you from your own mind. Because again, the devil wants you to submit to fear inside of yourself. So every time I feel that any kind of fear or negative emotion try to come towards me, my temple, my body, boom, immediately deflect that shit. That is my shield. My shield is deflecting for protection, deflecting all of the negative energy. It cannot enter my body. It cannot stay here. It does not survive here. It starves. I do not feed into fear. I feed into love and positivity, no matter the circumstance. Use that as your mindset to condition your mind. Use that as an affirmation. Write it down if you have to. I do not feed into negative energy, period, no matter the circumstance. I do not feed into fear. I choose positivity, love every single time. You have to be your own force, your own source. You are your own source, period. A lot of people out here be doing messed up stuff because they don't know that. They don't know that they are their own source. This is your dream. No matter what the circumstance is in life, you need to wake up. And you need to realize, how can you be the control of the dreamer? Because the only thing that I am in control of in this life, in this shit, period, is myself, is thyself. The only thing that you need to be control of is yourself. Literally. And you gonna elevate. I promise you. I promise you. No matter what your circumstance is in life right now, all you need is to be in control of yourself. And you will elevate. You will win no matter what. The devil cannot deceive you anymore. The devil cannot contour you anymore. The devil cannot distort you or distract you from your path anymore and block your blessings. Because the only thing that can do that is you. You are also both God and the devil. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's the hard truth. It's a hard pill to swallow, that all this time you've had the ability, right, to make your life better, to make your life different, to change your narrative, to change your story. But it's okay. If you didn't know, like Tupac said, now you know. And that is why you need to tap in and subscribe and leave a like in the comment about how this video has helped you better your life, because I changed your mindset on that. And if you're interested in booking a call to help you get your life back on track with anything that you might need someone like me to help you, I'm available for that. I'll leave a link in the description and you can book a call with me. And until the next video, I want to wish y'all peace, love, and positivity. Alright? You already be knowing.